Hey, you want to see something interesting? Actually, wait, you're already here. Just pretend like you're interested. This won't take long. This is my dust collector. I built this around the blower from a Harbor Freight dust collector, SKU number 59726. I also, for the moment, have it hooked up to a device to measure power usage. This is a kilowatt device. And the reason I wanted to measure power usage is because when I built this, I upgraded the impeller to a larger one. This is the original impeller just sitting around here. And I put in a larger one to increase the airflow. And in doing so, I knew that this would increase the power draw of the device. While I was at it, I changed the inlet and outlet. This is the inlet, this is the outlet. I changed them both to full 6-inch diameter. And I knew that these changes might affect power usage as well. At the moment, I do not have 6-inch ports on my machines, so I'm reducing down to 4-inch for the hose that currently goes over to my jointer. So I regret that I didn't measure any power usage before I upgraded the impeller. That was a mistake. The manual says the electrical rating on this device is 15 amps, whatever that means. But after I upgraded the impeller, I turned this thing on, hooked it up to the kilowatt, and at the time, I had nothing hooked up in terms of air. So the blower was just by itself. And that measurement read 21 amps. And I said, oh my, I went from 15 amps to 21 amps just by upgrading the impeller. That seems crazy. I was so concerned that could be a mistake. I got a second device to check the power usage called a clamp meter with actual RMS measurement, and it agreed with the kilowatt within about 0.2 of a watt. So the kilowatt was correct enough for my purposes. I went from 15 amps, or so I thought, to 21 amps. Now I understand that my reasoning there was probably not correct, and here's why. After I got it all hooked up, as you see it now, I did a power measurement to see, okay, I'm at 21 amps, right? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna do that measurement again now and turn it on. Okay, so you probably saw on the kilowatt that after the initial startup, the power draw settles down to about 12 amps. There again, this confused me. How did I go from 21 amps down to 12 just by hooking up all this stuff? That doesn't make any sense. Well, here's another thing that doesn't make sense. In this front, I have a Y connector. Currently, I only have one thing hooked up. So this end side has a cap. I'm gonna remove this cap and just leave this open, and then I'm gonna run that test again. Turn the thing on. So now with the gate open, the power draw settles at around 16 amps instead of 12. Things that I don't understand or that I find unintuitive interest me, and that's why I find this interesting. Nothing about the power draw of this machine is intuitive to me. I wish I understood it better. If by chance you understand these things and want to leave a comment and explain it, by all means, please do so. Thanks.